There are days when you're reading the market well, you're able to execute on your trades, and you end up making a lot of money. And today was one of those days. It was, to me, practically a picture perfect trading day for how I like to trade. I was able to scalp to the long side. I was able to get a nice short. I added into a position and it was successful. And then I caught a really nice reversal. Now, I didn't expect such good price action today. It's a Monday, it's a holiday. The markets are still open, but luckily the price action was pretty nice, and I was able to catch quite a few really nice trades on the Topstep combine. And hopefully this week I'll pass the 150K and be done with it once and for all. But it's really good progress. So let's hop into the live stream and go over some of the trades. Here's the daily on NAS. I just drew a gray box around this freaking range. Finally broke out of that. We have some demand zones along the way to keep an eye on. When you have low volume, you kind of just go with the prevailing trend, right? Prevailing trend is higher. I would stick to looking for longs. We have this 926 swing high that we broke, so I wouldn't mind seeing a little retest of that off the open. We also have demand down below, previous day high, etc. So we do have some levels down beneath that we can look for some buyers to react at. VIX is also back down to its recent lows, just under $21. Definitely leaning on the long side. I'll be trading minis today on the 150K. 20,600, previous all-time high. It's kind of like a resistance support line. If I was long, I would like to see a 600 target hit, but we may need to dip a little bit lower for that to happen. I'm tempted to buy this pullback, but I could also see it just like kind of doing a little bit deeper pullback than I would be comfortable with, and it's not worth getting stopped out on right now because it did come to my target here, previous all-time highs, like pretty much to the tick. Really nice pump there on NAS. I guess buying this little pullback was it. I'll try this long here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and move up here. We pull back a little bit, I'll go ahead and take a little bag. Take the trade off there, nice little bag. Still would like to see my 30-minute supply is my next target. Could probably just hold for that, but you know, it was an easy trade, like no drawdown kind of thing. So take 21 points on 2 contracts. It's a pretty decent amount. If I want to size up a little bit more in my next trade, I have a little bit of extra cushion. I'm always thinking about where do I put risk on any of these trades, right? I don't see, if I enter anywhere, here maybe risk can go below this 86 if I enter around here, right? That's 20, 30 points maybe. The rest of this time though, where's risk go? I have no idea. Really this swing low here, and that's a really far stop. So when we get like this consolidation here, now I have a spot where, okay, I can put it in the 20s, under 30s, under these wicks here, and it's consolidated long enough where for this thesis to play out, it should get a pop. And there's the pop into my target right now, speaking of which. A new all-time highs for now is at 5,900. Interesting, okay. My waterfall sensor's going off here. I feel like we're gonna get a little flush here. ES might be the better entry, honestly. Getting a little flush here on NAS. It's not a resounding waterfall. It's a trickle lower here. ES is holding up pretty decent. So let's see if we just get a little poke below and then break this trend line and grind back up. That's plausible as well. So stay nimble here. Okay, here's previous all-time highs. Flushing through that, flushing through 600. Okay, trend line's broke. All right, I'll hop in here. I'll put the profit at risk here. So you see how well ES held up during that? Let's see if we can push 5,900. I'm moving here to at least break even. Might take it off if ES is unable to get the push here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the profit here. Nice little bag. I guess I'd probably sell trend line here if we get another tap of it. I have a sell order sitting here. Let's see if I get filled. I got too greedy trying to get a fill at 43 when I had a fill at 42. I'm going off 15-minute structure here. I drew this trend line before we even had a swing high, just as like a speculating what we might see. And so then when we got the swing high here, I tightened it up to be accurate. Okay, here's 600, 604. I mentioned this level several times. This would be my take profit on my short that I flubbed. This is a good zone here. It's a 15-minute demand from open and vwap. So I would really like us to come down here, and that might be a better buy. Yeah, shorts do look pretty good. I'm a little nervous I'm gonna be offsides on this, to be honest with you. Okay, I'm sold short here. I would probably hop out here in case we get a little pop. I'll just hop out around 07, 08 if we do have some more rejection. I could look to get back in. I'm gonna sell 2 again. I'm gonna be short 4 now. See if we can get that continuation here. I can look to take some off our VWAP and then maybe hold for the greater target. Okay, covered 2 there. The other 2 go to break even. Okay, very, 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 very nice. That's one of the best trades I've taken in a long time because it was an ad that finally worked out. Because you know, if you watch my stream, you know, 90% of my ads bite me in the butt. And almost at max gain for the day. I can make 4,500 in this account. And you know, looking back before, I wanted to short 42s. And I moved my the thing up to 43 and I didn't get the fill. But once we did the break, like I mentioned earlier, I love playing break and retests. And so this is previous all-time highs. It's also 600 psych level. And we weren't getting that momentum. We weren't seeing like the buy up like we saw previously, right? And so I was saying maybe I'd buy down here, but since we were getting strong closes, strong red candles, right? And so I wasn't getting that buy ups, and then it's time to flip bias, look for the short side. So once we got that rejection at 600, I felt a lot better about this playing out. And then if I'm wrong, I can even tighten up my stop to be right above this point, because this should be, in my analysis, this should be the retest of the break. And so reclaim of that, I'm out. But instead we got the move down, took some off at VWAP and demand, and the other was at low of day. Let's see if we come into VWAP here. I would probably short this on the evals, on the 50K evals. Okay, not the entry I wanted, but it's the entry I have. There's the actual VWAP test. This is the actual entry I would prefer, but I wasn't sure if we were gonna get up there or not, so I got in earlier. I'm gonna tighten up stop here. If we don't get the turnaround here at VWAP, I'll be out. So far, can't break VWAP, but it certainly could. I mean, it's almost bull flaggy right here, I would say. So I do think I'm gonna get stopped out on this. So there's the pop through VWAP, which did seem likely there on that bull flag there. If it's a nice clean hold at VWAP, maybe I would try that on these 50Ks. I'm gonna take it. Oh, I took this on the wrong account. Shoot. I want to take this on the 50Ks. All right, we'll try with the 50Ks. Okay, stopped out on that one for break even. Stopped out of that one too. Oh well. Still would like to see us flush on down to, honestly, 500. It's a little tempting to short just for like 20 points. Right under VWAP, right at the trend line. Just snag 20 points. It's a really good risk reward. Yeah, I'll short it. I'm risking like 7 points on this. And I'll shoot for like 20. ES, I'm watching too. We're also kind of got a decent trend line established here. So I think my short, to me, makes a lot of sense for a quick scalp. Okay, good. I didn't really want to end those down that much. You know, they're 50Ks. You got to be gentle with them. So the scalp took a little bit longer than I thought, but did get the bag. Okay, but like I said earlier, double bottom, higher low. We could be in for a decent long setup. And I said that was probably my last trade of the day, but I mean, a good setup is a good setup, am I right? VIX is moving lower. This is looking pretty good for a reversal. What about long 65? Kind of like that. I mean, there's a lot of potential to the upside if we really move. I'm not sure if we will though. Seems like asking too much going into lunch hour. I'll try a long here. I want ES to hold this trendline retest here. Obviously NQ, I really want holding vwap. I'm trying to give it a little bit of room. Okay, I want to see us break back into 600 here because this is a good reversal setup as I mentioned. Not only did we sweep IBL, we also swept this 926 swing high. Okay, at this point, I'm not losing money on this one. Yeah, I would consider moving my stop to take more profit. I would. But see, I like the retest of this R2 pivot line here. I like leaving that open for retests, which we did there, you know. And this is now kind of bull flagging here. I don't think we're going to get much lower than 86. So I wouldn't mind moving up to like an 80 or so. Think about if I get stopped out here and I'm looking at the price action and everything and I'm like, it still looks good. Should I really get out there then? At that point, it's definitely like a P&L trade, you know, decision. So that's why I wanted to give it a little bit of room. And so to me, that's pretty nice. Still looks pretty bullish. So if I look at the 5 minute, the 5 minute still looks bullish. We just had this nice dip that got bought up. So I'm still feeling good about this trade. We did sweep highs here on ES. I might move into some more profit here. This is one of the best Monday price action days. I'm gonna take profit up. We're above 600 now, it's nice. I'm gonna move my take profit to about $600 worth. So I'm gonna end the stream. Time for me to get up and move around. So this last trade I took was on the 450K combines. I was able to stick in this trade for quite a while. Ended up taking profit and bringing all 4 50K accounts to $1,000 profit on the day. It was a really nice setup. Hopefully you understood what I saw in that reversal and you can add something like that to your setups as well. Thanks so much for watching. See you guys in the next one.